Welcome back YouTube to the TheOlympusSky again. I'm glad to be back, and this is an image I'd like to do for a very long time now, well at least 2 weeks. Since the Anomalies channel has released this video here, he covered the backside of the image. And for the guys that haven't seen it, we'll cover the backside quickly as well. But there's so much stuff in the front part here of the image, it's utterly ridiculous what there's to be found. I mean, I've seen some anomalies on this image which are just mind-boggling. As you can see, as always, the official link, and you can find it in the description. So I've already done some work. I'll try to start fresh for other people that don't know what I'm doing. If you don't know what I'm doing, you need some explanation, go to this video, highly recommend it, or check out any other video, and I'm showing you step by step how to do it. Now, because I could reverse to all of my work, which I've already done here. Yeah, there's not much that you can do with this image. Increase the contrast there, brightness, sorry, a bit more contrast, and check out the back ridge. Now this image is really bad here, so I think we'll put in a filter here, field blur. And this blur, you might be thinking, blur? Well, you're crazy. That's exactly what I thought as well. But in the end, by removing all these weird things, you have a lot better view, and the tools that we're going to use will respond a lot better. So let me do a quick look what I've done here. So I actually did do that. Hold on, let me grab a quick look here. Yeah. Right. Hold on here. I think I did use shadow and highlights, it seems. Yeah, I actually did that. So it's to remove some of the shadows so you have a more clear view on the anomaly itself. Then of course we'll balance it back out, and now it's a lot better. This is the original one, enhanced one, and as you can see, maybe immediately here in the background, you can see that this weird arch thing going up here. And we'll go to the really interesting anomalies here. I know some of you guys are on his channel as well as mine, but I think I really like how the teamwork really, comes to be, because when he makes a video and I make a video, I'm really feeling cheap at that at the moment. But both our videos are just completely different anomalies, different stuff. And that's what I really like about this. And I think I'm just going to go back to my work I've already done here, and let me try sharpen up here, so you get the idea, right? And I highly invite you to check out my other videos. Well, I've prepared them a lot better. And yeah, and I've thrown in another blur. Sounds stupid, I know. Yeah, I've spent some really a lot of time on this one, so we're going to jump into this one, and with this one. And what I've essentially done here is thrown invert as well, to grab a better look of what's going on here. Now we'll zoom in here, so you could definitely see that there's something going on here. We've got a straight line here. When we zoom in even more, you can see that there's a straight line. There's like a square here, a really small square line, which is an indication, of course, that it's intelligently made. When we see a square on our planet, we think, hey, that's a brick, or some human has made that brick. So let me duplicate the layer. We're going to do this manually and just bring this weird thing out. You can definitely see that there's something going on here as well, which is quite strange. There's a line going here, there's a line going here, and there's a line going here. Right, now let me explain here. this weird structure. I don't know what it is, but it looks really strange. And there's a line going to this thing, and this looks like a junction, and there's a line going this way. Now when we take another look here, you see 1, 2, 3 things next to each other, 4, 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is quite strange. And you have 2 of these tube entrances. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be some kind of junction connected to this weird pattern. Now we'll zoom in even more on this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's symmetry going on. There's a line going here, a line going there, and it's just, I can't wrap my mind around it. I have no words what it is or what it could be. But I have even more interesting anomalies, and it's on this part. I know we'll get to the backside. We'll get there definitely. There's more stuff to be seen there, and like I said, I really enjoy knowing this the other channel, and you know, he just confirms or just points out that there must be something going on there. When I look at his videos, I just immediately start doing it. This anomaly is really strange here. Look at this, and that is like a dot coming out of it, and here's this really weird thing. And I'm just going to mention some earth things so you can relate to what I'm trying to say here. So what I'm going to say is really crazy stuff, and you probably laugh yourself off, you know, you just laugh a lot. That's fine. I look at this, looks like a visor, and I'm just saying that it's a kind of pattern here, and there's like a kind of mohawk here, so like a Roman space soldier guy thing sticking out here. So yeah, that was the most craziest thing I've ever said on my channel. But you can definitely see the patterns now, like a kind of mohawk thing on top of a circle, and on that circle we have a square rectangular visor thing coming out of it, almost like a weird Star Wars anomaly. Now when I zoom out, you can clearly see this thing sticking out of the ground. What a weird thing. I have absolutely no words for it. As always, I don't know how often I've said that. Here's another thing, and we'll switch to my work. Now consider this. Do you see this line here? What it could be, maybe a river, maybe something was flowing through it back in the days on Mars, who knows. Think whatever you like to think. You're free to think whatever you like to think, so don't be shy to think what to think. There's kind of a circle here. You can see it's connected to this weird circle which is standing straight up. I'm positive on that one, and there's something in the middle of it. Then it's connected to another similar thing here with something in the middle of it, and this entire ridge is just really strange. I think I'm going to switch here to my work that I've already done here. Did I do the ridge on this one? What I found here again, I guess. Yeah, well, it looks quite interesting. There's a square thing going on, 90-degree angle. Will not be covering that one too much. How this thing really looks like a structure. Now I've just explained to you about these three things aligned here. Could be like a pump or water pump or whatever. Just think whatever you like to think. And here we got the same thing going on. So we have an arch here, an arch here, an arch here, kind of thing sticking out, with an arch on this side as well. And you know, it looks very structured. This entire ridge, I know this image is really blurred out, I can't help it. There's a straight line here, straight line here. There's almost like a square going on here. And this entire ridge has these kind of circles with something in the middle. Another kind of circle with something in the middle. And tons more, another arch here. It's just really crazy. It just is. Then I have a triangle here. What a strange thing, you know. And the craziest part here is about this ridge, where there's all kind of weird stuff going on. And let's see. What have we found here? Now it's been quite a while since I've looked at this image. There's one dot here, 1, 2, 3, 4 aligned next to each other. Something here, you know, you can see like it's kind of tube-ish. I don't know if that's a word, but it almost looks like a structure, kind of like this kind of tube thing, circle, ball, whatever it is, and like it's lying on top of this rectangular pattern. Now I know it's blurry, I know, you don't have to tell me that. There's a line going here to the back over this weird shiny ridge, and this weird shiny ridge is highly suspicious. It is, and I've tried to enhance it here, tried to look beneath this ridge, like a circle here, like a circle here, kind of thing here. Not much to say about it, but you can see almost seeing, hey, another line going there. Now that could be due to the image, of course, but there's one thing that is not due because of the image here. There's a circle here, there's like a weird pattern here. Almost looks like this is a rectangular square like pattern here. There's definitely a 90-degree angle going to the back side here. See? Quite interesting, isn't it? Now I was really blown away how much stuff there is in this image. Now you can see here a circle, 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 and I can just go on and on. This entire ridge is like this. So there's another circle here, a circle here, circle here, circle here, and thank you very much. You know, that's why do you have to do this? So I have no explanation on what this is. Look at it. It's on the entire ridge. I have no explanation for this. Now let me zoom out so you can grab a better look on this one. See, all these kind of circles next to each other. Now we go back to the ridge here. You've seen I've been a bit extreme here. A little bit less extreme going on. We'll enhance this one a bit manually. I've done this image entirely manually because this image is so bad. I had to really be careful with what I'm doing here. Now this is strange in itself. Look, there's an arch going this way. There's an arch on top of the arch. There's something in the middle here. Now this thing is just no explanation for it. It's in the image. It's in the original image. Look how bad the original image is. But you can still see that it's just there. And let's go back. Super interesting, would you say? I highly invite you to try it for yourself. Check out my other videos so you get some basic knowledge on what I'm doing here. If you're doubting that this is due, this is because of the image, well, this just doesn't happen. I've done this for years. I haven't done anomalies like my entire life, but I've been working in the graphic process stuff, etc. I don't know how to word it, how to exactly describe it, because hey, I'm Dutch. And I'm getting used to English again. I haven't spoken English for 5 years. Like having conversations. Before I started this channel. Now, describing anomalies is really hard. And no matter who you are. Look, circle, 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 circle. Just like we've seen on the other side of the ridge here. Now, where have I done this? Exactly. So you can see that there's a connection here. There's like building structures here. Who knows what it is? You know, kind of going extreme on the sharpening too. So yeah. And let's go back to grab another look on this one. See? Strangest ridge I've ever seen in my life, and I think that this is a square. There's a lot more going on. I think this thing is really strange. There's like an oval shaped thing here, cylindrical thing with something in the middle. There's something in the back here. See, there's like a. I don't mind this. I was just checking out if there's a pattern going on the back side of the image. So don't worry, don't think about it even. And this entire image is just filled with everything, and every time I thought, you know, this time I'm positive that this is a rock, you know. And here I was trying to find a rock, but there's so much patterns in it, it's just absolutely wild. Look at this. It's an arch here and an arch here. Very, very symmetrical, wouldn't you say? And I was like, maybe this is actually a rock. Finally, I found a rock. Now I looked at it closer. It's an oval shape here. Let me zoom in even more. Quite frustrating, would you say? I'll zoom out in a moment here. There's a straight line. There's a straight line. There's like a line going here. And there's like a line here. Like this was the entire line went to this way. Then there's like this arch going this way. Well, rock? No, sorry. Then I was like, alright, maybe this is a rock formation going on. Sorry. See? Then we zoom in again. Look at it, it's like a pipe sticking out of here. There's a line going here, a line going here. What a strange image. This is one of the strangest images I've ever seen in my life. And I was genuinely struggling to find a rock. This place is so littered with anomalies and weird things. I don't know why. What is this? Alright, yeah, I remember this one. Another couple of my tries trying to find a rock. I was like, alright, is this a rock? Let me zoom out. Now this is kind of a oval shape, like something in the middle here, and it's kind of like a cone shape to it. Really strange. Now you know what, let's try to find a rock live here. Let's try to find a rock, shall we? Bit too vague here, this area. Well, you know what, we'll give it a shot here. I don't know what causes rocks to be formed like this. Now I'm just going to joke around here, so don't take it too seriously. Alright, there's a obviously again a straight line going up, going left, so yeah, must have a 90-degree angle, two 90-degree angles it seems. And it's like all of this is like connected to each other, like it's all molten steel. Now here's another area, good example. Now we have a plate thing here, like a straight thing sticking out of the ground. Follow this line, there's a angle here, angle here. It's like a rectangular place here. This entire image is so amazing, and I highly recommend you to check it out for yourself. And this is one of those images where you just have to invert. When I do, I'm going to make another video soon, and I'm going to use that invert and non-inverted at the same time, and you'll see that there are not many changes here. But inversion works like this. It only shows stuff that is already there. That's why I highly recommend you to check out this video and or this video on his channel, and you'll just see how this works, that it's just completely real what we found it. I think I'm going to put an end to this video because there's so much in this image, it's just too much. So yeah, please check it out for yourself. This image is so bad that it's highly recommended for you to use some software to check it out. But the original image is of course interesting as well. And as we've seen, you can see the ridge here and the weird patterns that are present there without doing anything to the image. And I think that this is still the most interesting ridge I've ever seen in my life. That's just a fact here. What a weird ridge. Same goes for the one on the right, and this thing here in the beginning. Anyways, thank you very much for all the thumbs up, for all the subscribers. I never thought we'd reach more than 200 subscribers, and I'm happy to be here. And I'm generally really happy to support the people that are finding stuff in images. Because now you have another guy, you know what, confirming it, doing it live, showing the steps I'm doing, explaining what NASA is doing to images, and I'm really going to focus on that. I'm already focusing on that, of course, but yeah, I have plans to make some good tutorial instruction videos once I find the time, because you know what, I'm just a guy as well. I'd like to do this full time, but I think I need like 30,000 subscribers. If I'll ever get to that place, maybe we could run it with some ads, and I could do this full time. I really start hurting NASA, and I'm really you know what? If someone wants to start his own channel, you can always message me. I'll always help you out. It's all about spreading the truth. And you know, the more people we have, the better. And if someone is trying, is having questions about your video, or is very skeptical, you know what? Just send them in to me or Chris. I mean, he's really doing a good job lately. So yeah. I think I'll show you once more for those people that I've showed it just in the previous video I've just uploaded. Still processing, I don't know what's going on. And it's right here. So what does sharpen do? Scroll back here, I've already zoomed in. Because of the previous video, I'm going to read this for you. Sharpening doesn't compensate for bad focus. Also, no amount of sharpening will make up for depth of field problems. The best way to get a sharp photo is to shoot a sharp photo in the first place. Well, NASA, start doing it. And start making good pictures here. And stop manipulating them. Now you can see here, vague line going on. Now it's really clear. Now I don't care for those squares, colors, etc. It doesn't matter to me. I can see right through it. I know how it works. And I'll give some proper tutorials in the future, so people will be able to share it more comfortably. Because not everyone will be like, wow, this guy's found something here. They'll probably firstly ask, what is he doing? What is he using? Why is he using it? Isn't he creating objects for himself? Well, if a person never has edited any image in his life, those are the questions that are really obvious. They will ask them, and I will be happy to answer them in my future videos. As for now, thank you for watching another long video. Well, I couldn't wait to upload again after being sick, and this week, you know, I've worked too much to fix the backlog I had of work. So see you in the next video, and I'm really happy to know you guys and all the new subscribers. I want to say hi, and have a nice day.